Audio Jungle.
You know what it is. It's your boy Malcolm Sully, and this is the Malcolm Sully Show. So let's get it all in perspective. But wait, before we go any further, don't forget, click that like and that subscribe button. I highly appreciate it. Okay. So I ran across a story about a transgender woman impregnating two other women in prison. And I just was like, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. But before I get into it, let's listen to the news. I'm gonna play a little news clip and we'll take it from there.
Two female inmates are pregnant after they had sex with another inmate at the Edna Mahan Correctional Facility for Women in Clinton. That's the Department of Corrections. Last year, Edna Mahan began housing transgender inmates who identify as female. That's after a lawsuit filed by a trans woman who was forced to live in men's prisons. The DOC would not provide details on what actions they took in response to the pregnancies, but says they're taking measures to ensure the health and the safety of all inmates there.
Now, this is crazy. But you gotta think about it. Let's put it all in perspective. If I had to do 20 years in prison and I had a choice to do it in a male prison where the violence is crazy, I got to worry about being raped or living in poor conditions because the men prisons are worse, or I get to go to a female prison, live in better condition, and not worry about too much violence because I'm bigger and stronger than most of the other prisoners. I'm a biological male. Now, what choice do you think I'm going to make? Going to the damn women's prison. And that's all that happened with this situation. And that's all that's going to happen. And why shouldn't it? Why would I make the decision to stay at a male's prison? That's why this inmate fought so hard to get to the female prison. And you can look at this guy before he transitioned. Still look like a gangster. He looks like somebody that's could be in prison. And he just, did his eyebrows, put his hair in a ponytail, and I get to go spend the rest of my time with women in prison. Which is not even prison. Because that's top two things that people hate about prison. Both sides, men and women. If you're a man, of course you hate not being able to go places and have to be in a certain place for, you have to be locked up, basically. Of course, everybody, that's evident. That's easy. The other thing is, you don't get to be with the opposite sex. You can't have sex anymore unless you want to be gay. And if you're not gay, being gay or doing gay activity, you just won't do. So if I can go to a place where I can actually have sex with the person I want to have sex with, meaning heterosexual sex. If I'm a man, I get to have sex with women. Of course, I'm going to the female prison, and vice versa for women. I'm going to the male prison. But I don't think it'll be the same for women trying to go to a male prison, because it's not going to be, it's going to be hard for you to say who is and who ain't. Again, you're not. So I wouldn't advise women to do this. But with men, yes. Of course, it's just like, it's like the insanity plea. So I have two options. I have to go to a prison, or I get to go to a hospital. prison, hospital. What do you think I'm gonna choose? If I'm not insane. If I'm insane, I might choose prison because I'm insane. If I'm in sound mind, I'm going to the hospital. It's gonna be way better than a prison. It's not even close. And this prison holds 800 inmates. 27 are transgender women. Now this is just one guy. And he impregnated 2 women. Do you think he only had sex with 2 women? I'll wait. Matter of fact, I won't. Hell no. This dude was having, this dude come and get him doing the child. He was so tired, running through so many. The women would treat him like God. When he talk, they like, what? It's some penis here that I can get? Sheesh. Yes. Women who've been locked up for years. Some probably months. They ready. Tired of that. So, I mean, this is crazy. This is gonna, and New Jersey's not the only one, so a lot of other states, California's also doing this. A couple other states is doing this, but this is crazy. So now, these 2 women are impregnated by this man. So, I mean, they said they want to protect, make sure everybody is protected. So I'm thinking about, so what all that they can do is start handing out condoms. And what kind of, that doesn't make sense now. Because if you a woman, you don't need condoms. Because women can't use condoms. They have to, only a man can actually use a condom. Women can have condoms, but only a man can use it. So these transgender women are using condoms, the same thing that a man would do. What's the difference? And, okay, how about this? Maybe you want to say this is a transgender woman that's a lesbian. Is it that the same thing as male and female sex? One just feel that they're a woman inside, but they're actually doing the same sex that heterosexuals would do. What is the difference? But you know, that's just my perspective. I'm your boy Malcolm Sully. This is the Malcolm Sully Show, and I'm out. Bye.
Audio Jungle.